Got the baddest bitch in the city, so don't fuck around. Know them hoes is out to get me, they don't hold me down. Know me now, act like you don't know me now. Let my bitch off the purse, she get 100 rounds. 100 rounds, hold me down.
Channel. So y'all already know what's up. Y'all already know what time it is. Y'all, first of all, y'all know this is one of my favorite hairstyles. If I had to give y'all the full look, y'all know I love the straight tips with the messy waves, just kind of beachy type of vibes. This is my vibe. This is so pretty and I love this. Oh my god, y'all, I kind of wish I was, I don't know. Mind you, we did not do the stocking cap method at all. So if y'all want to know how I did a little bit of this and a little bit of that, then keep watching. And we're also going to be discussing, I'm going to give y'all a little tutorial in the video of how I achieve these curls, but actually a verbal explanation instead of just like showing y'all stuff. Let's go. I just wanted to show y'all real quick my technique on doing those like curls with the straight tip at the bottom. I know a lot of girls don't know how to curl, period, or especially that. It took me a very long time to like learn how to do it and learn how to use like different tools and stuff like that. But I'm about to show y'all real quick. So today I'm using my Baby Bliss. Is it Baby Bliss? I always say Baby Bliss. Baby Bliss flat iron. I don't know how many inches this is, but I know it's a skinny one. Y'all know this one. So I'm gonna just show y'all. So first of all, the hair is curly. So you don't never want to start off with a curly base. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna straighten that out. It don't have to be bone straight, but I'm gonna just straighten it out first. And then once I get it straight to my liking, I'm gonna take, being that I'm working on my left side, I'm gonna curl it inwards, if that makes sense. Because once we get to the top, you want it to frame your face and not go into your face, if that makes sense. So I'm gonna try my best, y'all, to try to explain this to y'all. So I'm gonna take it like this, and I'm gonna flip it around. Now, if you want your curls tight from the top, you can hold it here. I don't really care for that, so I drag it down just a little bit, and I hold it just so that curl can hold right there. Then what I'm gonna do is wrap the hair around one more time. It's like a joint motion, like you have to twist the iron and flip it over so you're not like doing too much. Once you hold it, you're gonna take the flat iron and unravel that first curl. So once I'm gonna go backwards, you see how this is how I initially had that curl? I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna unravel that curl just like that, okay? Hopefully that was more self-explanatory. And then I'm gonna do that for every 2 curls. Depending on how tight and loose you want your curls, if you don't want them that tight, then you don't have to keep wrapping it around a flat iron. But if you want it a little bit tight, so when it drops it still has body, then you wrap it around twice. So we got one sitting at the edge ready to be unraveled, and we got one that's baking in the flat iron right now. So this is the section baking right here, and this is the section that's ready to come out. Boom. Take that out, drag it down, flip it over again. Okay, and you're gonna repeat until you get not all the way to the end, but at least like leave at least 4 to 5 inches of hair at the bottom, right? So I'm gonna drag it down a little bit. When I unravel it, this is where it kind of gets a little bit technical. So when I unravel it, I'm gonna I hope I'm explaining this right, y'all. I'm so sorry if I'm not explaining this right. But once I unravel it, I'm gonna keep it in a curled motion, but I'm gonna drag it out kind of straight. Did that make any sense, y'all? Hopefully that made some sense. So I'm gonna curl it, but once I get to the end, instead of wrapping it around the flat iron again, I'm just gonna kind of let the flat iron do what it does, but I'm gonna come out straight. So let's try this one more time. I have to do it from like a far angle so I can make sure that the format is good for Instagram and YouTube. But let's try this again. First things first, flat iron. So you're gonna flat iron, get your hair straight to your liking. Boom, now it's time to curl. We're gonna curl it away from the face. We're gonna let that sit while we drag it down a little bit. Let that sit for a quick second. Then we're gonna flip our next section over. Make sure you hold it. You need to have full control of these curls, full control. So I'm gonna just drag it out a little bit. Let it sit there. We're gonna unravel, boom. And when you unravel, that just basically helps hold that curl. Because if you keep pulling the curl out, it's not gonna have any bounce to it because it already cooled off in a like stretch type of manner. So it's not gonna hold. So that's why I said every 2 flips, or flip or 2, whatever I was just doing, you wanna take that out and unravel. So I'm gonna let that sit there, unravel that, so drag it down, do another section. Okay, we got one ready to come out, one that's baking. And now, when I pull it out straight. Got that? So I'm gonna finish this and I'm gonna show y'all what it looks like once I'm finished. Alright y'all, so when it comes to the 2 facial framing parts, I think I'm going to actually, I'm gonna layer it, but I have to straighten them before I decide to layer it so I can get like a real accurate, did I just say what was that? I don't know. But I have to straighten it so I could get like an accurate measurement of where exactly I'm gonna be cutting it at. So let me just flat iron these pieces real quick. I'm moving very fast. All right, we got it somewhat where we need it to be. Now, before I actually go in and layer it, I gotta make sure the hair is straight. And I'm not gonna layer it anything too crazy, so I'm gonna do some long diagonal layers just to give the hair some type of like dimension. So I'm gonna try to eyeball it. I do a lot of eyeballing, especially when I layer and like do stuff like that. I do a lot of eyeballing and wing it and just hope and pray that everything comes out how I feel like I want it to come out. So right now I'm currently using the Sebastian spray. You can't even see it, it's too light, but the Sebastian Shaper Plus hairspray and the Style Me by Climax hairspray. But I've been using the Style Me as of like yesterday and today, so I'm kind of running my Sebastian down. That's my go-to, but I love Climax products, so that's why I'm always gonna wind up using them. So when you're actually going into curl, I'm a perfectionist, so sometimes I like for everything to be perfect before I start the curling process. But I realized that once I'm finished curling, then I go back in and try to fix the hairline anyway, so it really does not matter at all. So let me just show y'all this curl real quick because I don't want this to be too long. So I have a different technique when it comes to the 2 front pieces, or just the front period compared to the back. So everything in the back is literally curled the same. Away from the face, away from the face, all around, especially when I get to the middle. That's when I change my direction. Now for the front, let me make sure y'all can see this. For the front, I take it and I curl it kind of the regular way I would usually curl hair, but I'm also trying to match the other curl patterns as well because you want it to make sense. So instead of unraveling and coming loose, I literally just kind of drag it, which is, yes, a little scary because you don't want the curl to be loose, but it's kind of like a fast motion and it works. Once I get closer to the end, you see how I let it just straighten out? And then boom, kind of something like that. And if you want the ends to be straighter, you literally can just go in and straighten them. Like, it's that easy. So let's do it on the other side as well. Am I the only person who, like, it's very weird doing things with your non-dominant hand? Like, I be feeling like I'm not gonna do it right. I be panicking a little bit, but let's do this. Wrap it around, aim it up a little bit, and I'm just literally going to drag it straight down. And the more to the bottom I get, the straighter the hair gets out the flat iron. See that? And it should look something like this. Now I do want this to be more straight, so let me just straighten that for a second. Something like this. So you see how these are tight and then it gets looser towards the bottom? That's perfectly fine. And once I start to frame it, it's gonna fall on my face just like this. And they're both facing the same way, because some people do the same direction for their curls, and that's why one looks like this and one looks like it just don't match. That's exactly why that happens. So I just wanted to put y'all on. Other than that, I will show y'all the outcome once I put this wig on. so this is the final look of the hair, and how are we feeling about this? How are we feeling about this? This is giving me very like my scene Beyonce type of vibes. Of course, Beyonce has like a signature brown hair color that we all fall in love with every single time because she eats every single time. But that's what it's giving me. Like, I feel like B, like this is such a vibe, and I'm actually happy that I wound up doing this style anyway. So I just feel like this hairstyle would look better with this type of color, if that makes sense. Anything with highlights, any wig with highlights always look good with these drop loose like Kim K type of curls, like if you kind of get what I'm saying. So let me zoom out a little bit. Let me try to get the whole look. So this is what the full length looks like. I'm not sure what length this is. It's kind of giving me like 24. So this is a 24-inch 13 by 2 frontal wig, and she is eating right now. I'm not gonna lie, it's like the messiness is just speaking for itself. Like I'm really living for the messiness. So with that being said, like if you like this video, comment down below and let me know your thoughts. Subscribe if you want to see more videos from moi, and I will definitely see y'all in my next video. Also, y'all, let me know down below in the comments if that technique actually kind of helped y'all a little bit, because I'm not the best explainer teacher, but I know what I'm doing, so I'm working on it. But let me know if that helped y'all in any type of way, because I know I wish somebody did that for me. Let me know what y'all think. Other than that, I'm gonna see you on my next video.
Got a bitch in the city, so don't fuck around. Know them hoes is out to get me, they don't hold me down. Know me now, act like you don't know me now.